Welcome everyone to the Midweek War. It's me. I'm Mad Mike. Y'all know that. I'm here to talk some Impact Wrestling, and it was an interesting show this week. I like to think of it as a show with two different hours, and I'll get to why that is. But my word for this week is training. Yeah, we'll get to why that is, and we'll actually get to it right now because my good this week. Um, my good is the Allie situation. You guys know, like sometimes I struggle for good things to say about Impact this week, and usually it's Allie or EC3 or something like that. But this week, TNA actually surprised me, and I was really pleased with a storyline direction they've taken. And I haven't said that for a while in TNA. But they had a segment where Allie was gonna have a match with Laurel Van Ness, and Allie came out and said that she's been training to be a wrestler. And I said they should have done this months ago. And I'm like, oh no, is it Gail Kim? Because at this point, Gail Kim training her doesn't make any sense because Gail Kim is ostensibly retired, and if she's gonna come back in any form, it's gonna be against Rosemary. But no, Allie said that Braxton Sutter was training her. And that is so logical. I'm shocked they booked it. I'm shocked they thought of it, let alone put it on their television program. And it was great. It was really great. You actually got to see a little bit of a taste of what Allie the wrestler can actually do. The woman behind the character. Um, it was great. She got a nice win over Laurel Van Ness. The reverse DT, basic finish, but given the storyline, I understand it. And the backstage segment with Allie and Braxton Sutter afterwards was just so damn adorable. I can't really throw shade at it. It was great. It was really good. Bravo TNA. Bravo. One of my favorite things you guys have done in a while that didn't involve a Hardy. It's true. Okay, so the bad. Uh, you know, it, there weren't too many bad things to choose from on this. But I got Al Snow and Mahabali Shira in a double strap match against the Tribunal. First of all, strap matches in it of themselves in a four-side ring are ridiculously stupid. You have to slap all four corners, yada yada yada. Fine. That's okay. But this was not only a double strap match where both people in a tag team had to slap every side of the ring. This is TNA. There are 6 sides. So it was ridiculous. Don't ever do this again. And you know what? There's no reason to keep having this if Al Snow and Shira keep winning matches. The feud's over. They won the first match. Why do we need a second one? But they're probably going to have another match. I'm probably going to ignore it and watch the Spider-Man trailer again. By the way, Spider-Man Homecoming trailer, super awesome. Web wings. Oh yeah, Vulture. We love it. We love it. That. Trust me, if the Alley thing wasn't good, that would have been my good for TNA. Was that Spider-Man Homecoming came out? The trailer anyway. My change for this week. TNA. EC3 Eddie Edwards. Not a match I was necessarily looking forward to, but it was a good match. And again, a good booking decision. No one interfered. Good booking decision. But why is it my change? A no contest? Are you kidding me? Just pull the trigger one way or the other. EC3 doesn't lose steam if he loses. Eddie Edwards actually looks like a credible, competent champion if he wins. because he pulled the old Bret Hart move from WrestleMania 8. That was a great idea. But and trust me, I want to see EC3 champion again because Eddie Edwards is boring. But not only is he boring, he doesn't seem credible as a champion. He doesn't have any convincing wins under his belt. I mean, that's my change. You have to do something with Eddie Edwards. You have to make him look like a good champion, not a fighting champion, a good champion. You have to make him look strong, and he doesn't. This is the guy who beat Lashley. This is like if as soon as Goldberg beats Brock Lesnar, he loses to James Ellsworth. That's what this is like, kind of. All right. So the other stuff that happened on Impact, Drew Galloway returned, and the crowd went mild. Uh, he's still dressed in a dirty hoodie. Okay, fine. Aaron Rex probably cut his best promo of his TNA career. He was a heel, full on now. Had a match with Moose. It was okay. I still hate the Grand Championship format. Still hate it. They're not going to change it, but I don't care. But I didn't want to put this in good, bad, or change because next week, guys, I want to say Christmas has come early. Because first of all, we have Broken Matt, Brother Nero, Jeff Hardy, whatever you want to call him, Revy, and King Maxwell in the ring. You know what? I've never done this before. Never have. Not in the history of us doing Impact. I'm going to give a second good for Impact. Yes, I know. If there were other people here, they would be shocked. A second good for Impact, and that is King Maxwell. King Maxwell. Hashtag prop baby. I'm kidding. Totally kidding. That kid has charisma. Maybe more than Matt. Actually, definitely more than Matt. No, I'm kidding. But so they brought Maxwell out to the ring, and Matt Hardy announced that he was going to have next week's episode of Impact, the entire episode, from the Hardy compound in Cameron, North Carolina. It's gonna be total nonstop deletion, which is great. The stuff that followed in that segment, Decay came out, Shane Helms came out. Okay, fine. Those guys are gonna be a part of it. I get it. That's fine. But King Maxwell, the crowd was chanting for King Maxwell. Maxwell applauded himself when Matt said he was going to have his in-ring debut. I don't know if that was just tricky editing. I don't know if they had to do that a couple times. I don't care. It looked amazing. And, I'm not made of stone. I cried a little bit. Yeah. It got a little dusty, if you will. Got a little dusty in here. And he's got the delete mannerism down pat, and he was doing it with the crowd. King Maxwell, you're on point, sir. You are on point, and I applaud you for that. You are the second good for Impact this week. I will give you all the credit in the world. But also the Hardys issued an open challenge, and they're saying any tag team from anywhere. I mean, I don't think we're getting the New Day, but given that Matt Hardy showed up on Ring of Honor, could we be getting the Young Bucks? I don't know. The Bucks of Youth, as it were. If the Young Bucks show up next week, well, shit. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this right now on this one. I didn't say it on the other two. Between Joe Nakamura in a cage, Mundo Sexy Star in a cage, and more Battles of the Bulls matches, and total nonstop deletion, next week's ranking is going to be difficult. It's gonna be fucking difficult, and I'm not afraid to say that. Hell, TNA might win next week. They did this week. Don't get it twisted. They're number four. Number four. Um, if the first half of the show was a little bit better, they might have actually creeped up to number three. Oh, but wait, did I say four? That's right. There's going to be a fourth show this week. If you want this fourth show to continue after you listen to the podcast about it, let me know in our Facebook group. If you don't know what the fourth show is, check out our YouTube feed. You'll see it on there, I'm sure, because I'm going to be doing it right after this one. But yeah, next week is going to be interesting in terms of wrestling. It seems like every major promotion is giving us something really, really fun to chew on. Hot damn. I can't wait. It's going to be great. I'm definitely going to try and see if I can get some other people on because I know folk are going to want to talk about the total nonstop deletion. All right. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for Impact this week. I hit pretty much all the big buttons. All right. So if you want to contact us about the total nonstop deletion, if you have any emails or thoughts about it, please email us goodtimes@wrestlingmayhemshow.com. Next week's episode might be a little delayed because I definitely want people on this show, regardless of whether or not when I'm slinging toys. So yeah, definitely email us. Definitely hit up our Twitter, our Facebook group, all that stuff. And for Mad Mike, I'm Mad Mike, and this has been your Mid Week War.